Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you end-to-end invoice processing using Form OCR tool. So let's get started now. Go to your Microsoft Azure portal, create a resource first. You need to select the Form Recognizer API. Click on create. Let's create a resource group here as invoice processing. Next, we need to create a instance name. So what we'll do is I'll say invoice process, and then we need to select a pricing tier. So I'll say free F0. So I'm taking the free one. Click on the checkbox and click on review plus create, and then click on create. Once you have created a resource first, go back to your home and then search your storage account. Now we'll create a new storage account for this. So click on add, choose the resource group that you have created already, that is invoice processing. So I'm going to give a name for the storage account as invoice process, and then I'm going to click on review plus create. Once your validation is passed, click on create. Now that you have created your storage account successfully, go to resources. When you click on go to resources, here you will be redirected to the storage account page. Now you need to create a container where you will store your files or the invoices. So click on plus symbol to create a new container and create a new container. So I've given a name for the container as invoices, and then the public access label will be blob. Click on create. So now the container is created successfully. Now just click on the container that you have created. Here we are going to upload the files. So click on upload, choose the files that you want to upload. So the invoices that I'm going to upload, let me show you the invoices that I'm going to upload. As you can see, this is the invoice that I'm going to upload. These are all the different formats of invoices that I'm going to upload. So I'll choose the invoices here. So you can upload TIFF format, PDF format and JPG format of files, and click on upload. So now we have uploaded the file successfully. So the next step is we'll go to Form OCR tool and create a connection first. So click on connections, click on plus symbol to create a new connection. Give a display name here. So I'm going to give here as invoice process. Now we need to give the SaaS URI. In earlier video, I have already told you how to access the SaaS URI. So go to your Microsoft Azure, go to the storage account. You need to allow some services over here. Make sure that you are giving the permission for accessing the files that we have uploaded here, and save this. Next thing we need to do is we need to access the signature. So go to shared access signature. Before generating the shared access signature, you need to allow the resource type, that is service, container and object. Go down, you can just change the time, date and time. So I'll give it a date 8/9 and I'll click on generate. So now my SaaS URI is being generated. I'll copy it, open a notepad and copy paste this URI there, and then let me go back to my container, copy the container name, added my container name into the SaaS URI. So I'll go back to my Form OCR tool and paste the URI here and click on save connection. So now the connection between the container and the Form OCR tool is been created successfully. So the next step is to create a project where we can train our invoice. So now go to home and choose new project. Now give a display name here, invoice. Next is generate security token. So just leave it as blank. Now you need to select the connection over here. So we have created a connection before, that is invoice process. Select that connection. Now it is asking you the folder path. Here I am going to leave the folder path as empty as I have given my folder name, that is invoice, into my connection. So there is no need for you to give a separate folder path over here. Now next it is asking us form recognizer service URI and API key. So again these details we are going to get into our Microsoft Azure portal. So go to home. So go to the resource that you have created, that is invoice processing, and then in this invoice processing you can see one is storage account and one is service cognitive services. So the instance name we have created was invoice processing. So go to invoice process cognitive services, and then you can get the end API key and the form recognizes service URI into your keys and endpoint. So just copy the key one and paste it into the API key in form OCR tool. Go back to your Microsoft OCR and then copy the endpoint, paste it into form recognizes service URI and click on save project. So once we have created a project, the OCR will run on all the uploaded files automatically. So now we need to do the labeling to extract the particular data. So in the right corner you can see tags and plus symbol. So the first tag that I'm going to add is company name. So next one I want to add is date. Then I want to add invoice number. Then I want to add total. For now I'm going to add only 4 tags. You can add as many as tags you want. So when you're uploading some files into the form OCR tool, you need to at least add a minimum 5 invoices. So now what we'll do is we'll train this. So now for first tag that we have added is company name, right? So the company name here is Gujarat Read Tools. So we'll select this tools and then click on the company name. Now this is being selected as company name. Next is date. Let me do it a bit little. Yeah. So the date you are seeing here, Chalan date. So Chalan date and then click on date. So next one is invoice number. So here we don't have a name as invoice number, but we have as Chalan number. So just take it and then invoice number. And then the last one we want to do is total. So let me take this up and the total amount. Select the total amount and then this. Similarly, we'll do it for the next invoice. So again, the company name. Select the company name and click on company name. Now it is saying date. So invoice date is here. Invoice number. So yeah. And the total. Similarly, we'll do for the next one. So company name is Automation Anywhere. So the date will be 20 here. Invoice number and total. So do this for all the other invoices. So now the tagging is completed successfully for all the invoices that I have uploaded. So the next step is to train it. So in the left panel you can see below the tag you have a train option. So click on train and then in the right corner you have a train button. So just click on train. So now here you can see estimated accuracy is given for all the tags that we have added. For company name it is 92.90. For the date it is again 92.90. For the invoice number it is 78.60 and for total it is 71.40. And the average accuracy for all the tags will be able to see in the right side, that is 83.90. So now we have successfully trained our invoices. So now next one we'll do is analyze the document or analyze the invoice that we have not trained. So what we'll do is we'll go and click on a browse and let me choose a invoice that I have not trained and then I'll click on run analysis. So let us see the prediction what we are going to get. So now you can see as there is no company name, so it has not shown us the company tag over here. Next one is the date. So invoice date has been accurately taken. Next one is invoice number and the last one is total. So it is predicting correctly. So here we have completed our the process of invoicing. So now here we have completed the invoice process successfully. Thank you guys for watching this video.